Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Crust out your eyes.
We always like to put the spotlight on the legends, even if they're not here in the physical form. We even like to do it in the spiritual form. And with that said, man, one of the most celebrated producers, artists, all-around artists, innovators of all time is the late but great J Dilla.
Absolutely.
You know, and J Dilla has impacted, you know, hip-hop music, but music in general in a way where, you know, even R&B artists or other artists, rock and roll artists, have all at some point acknowledged his body of work. Most people know him from Slum Village, but he went on to produce multiple artists and work with, and not only that, influence people's sound.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody from Kanye West and others have been influenced by J Dilla, and will tell you that J Dilla was the person, the catalyst to their creative prowess. And today we're celebrating what they're calling a fresh new chapter in J Dilla's legacy with a new album, Sunset Boulevard.
Yes, sir.
That's right. And we got very special guests in here with us today. Introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
Yo, what up? It's Illa J repping them Yancey Boys.
There it is.
Frank Nitt, one half of the Yancey Boys, in the place to be.
Yes. Illa J, what up, man?
What up, yo?
How you been? Ain't seen you in a minute.
I know, man. You know, Frank, man, got me working like crazy, man.
Frank got you working, man. All right. Illa J, man. You know, how does it make you feel to be a part of this project right now? You know.
I mean, it's an honor to keep it going. I mean, like, you know, I was watching him when I was like 9. You know, he was producing for people and stuff, and you know, like music was always in the family. Like it was like a house full of music. But you know, I was playing basketball then. Like then I wanted to be Jordan.
Yeah.
And then I realized the basketball dreams did not work for me. But I mean, music had always been there, and it just naturally, you know, this whole time I'm like, dang, why am I not doing what I naturally do anyway? You know, what I mean,
but that's your brother.
Yeah.
You know, that's what your brother did. You know,
but it's like honestly,
Moms,
like
pops, everybody.
yeah, my mom, my pops, my sister, like everybody sing and make beats. My niece, she sings. Her voice is ridiculous. So it's like every time I see her, it just reminds me of, you know, like, yo, this is my blood. So it's like shout out to my family, you know. So
yeah, man, that's what's up. That's Illa J. That's J Dilla's brother.
Yeah.
So Frank Nitt, the way this came about is, you know, I love these kind of stories, man. I was like, well, how? It's 2013. I mean, how many beats are out there? Like this project is composed of all original music by J Dilla that was never heard before.
Yes.
How was it even discovered?
Long story short, Dilla had a storage unit when he lived in Detroit that was close to his home studio, and it was about somewhere between 7,000 and 10,000 records in there. And he would really go like dig in his own records. He'd be like, I'm going to dig. What store are you going to? My storage unit. So he would go, and so he had, you know, records and everything in there. And when he moved to Cali in late 2003, he kind of left it there. And I mean, in hindsight, you know, with his medical issues and everything that was going on, that probably got lost in the shuffle. You understand?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It got sold twice to 2 different guys, 2 record store owners. The second guy, you know, grace of God, I guess, just decided to reach out to Ma Dukes and talk to her and kind of see, you know, how she felt about the situation or whatever. And her company, Yancey Media Group, got with the guy, took a few of his personal records, you know, things that he had signed and stuff like that, and worked it out where, you know, the guy could keep the collection that he paid for, because he bought those records not knowing whose records they were, or even who J Dilla was, until he found a piece of mail with his real name on it. Asked his partner. His partner's like, yo,
damn,
you know,
jackpot.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but amongst all of that, there were, you know, a ton of his personal effects, you know, handwritten things, you know, him talking about bills and, you know, what he wanted to
like
do.
give me an example. What
like, just affirmations, you know. At the time when he was moving out here, he wanted to stop because he was an avid weed smoker. So he wanted to stop smoking weed. So he had affirmations like that, and just, you know, things about his bills and just personal stuff. And obviously the man was like, you know, this is your son's personal things. Take that. Like, I don't want my hands on that. You know what I'm saying? So Ma Dukes and her company got a hold of it, and amongst all that was his personal tapes, CDs, reel-to-reels. It was a whole bunch of
cassette tapes,
because he was a cassette tape king. Like, he loved cassettes, right? So it was a lot of personal effects, and then all his personal tapes that he listened to his own beats on, not the beat tapes that the world heard. It was like all of his personal things for him to listen to.
Yeah.
And amongst that was, you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of unheard material. Just
well, you tell a great story, by the way, man. Yo, that's Frank Nitt right there, man. This is what I want to do because this album is out today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it's called Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah, Sunset Boulevard.
Yep. Okay, and you know, you got a lot of guest features on this project too. Like Common is on it, right?
Yeah.
How'd you get Common on it?
Oh man, well, that's a strange story. Common is the homie. Like when him and Dilla recorded like Water for Chocolate, he was in Detroit for most of it. And you know, me being Dilla's right hand man, I was the one that had to hop in the car, go pick Common up from the hotel, bring him to the studio, and move around and all that other stuff. So we kind of, you know, grew our own friendship in that because it was months and months. And even when him and Dilla would be in New York, because they would mix at Electric Lady.
Yeah.
You know, Dilla would come on a Monday. On Tuesday, Com would call me, Frank, your ticket at the airport, meet us out here. You get what I'm saying? So we just got a relationship. But now, you know, since then, the Common you know now is a different guy. It's movies and TV.
Yeah, he's an A-lister now.
There you go. So it's a different process. That now, when I'm face to face, hey, that's my brother.
Yeah.
But you know, he got his people in front of him that he has to have. I understand that in this business you have to have your insulation.
Yeah,
so
I got mine. You know, that's
exactly.
Kelly Kincaid and Heather B. If you could get past Heather B, then you earned it.
There you go. There you go. So you know, it was that. So you know, just dealing with the people and just trying to make sure everything was right. But you know, he did us a solid. He didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
And he jumped in the video for us too. You know what I mean?
And the name of that song is
Quicksand.
Quicksand, man. Can we perform that song?
Yeah, we can do a rendition of that.
Rendition
Obviously, we don't have
Common with us, but we could do something.
We got us though.
All right, the Yancey Boys are here, man. If you want to talk with them, man, there's so much history right here. Illa J is here. Frank Nitt is here as well. Man, we got avid J Dilla fans, bro.
Yeah.
You know that listen to Shade 45 Sway in the morning. You have any questions? 888-742-3345. It's a Sway in the Morning concert series. Live. Yancey Boys.
Yancey Boys.
Let's go. Hey.
Sunset Boulevard out now.
I always knew I'd touch the sky with heart full of fire.
Yancey Boys. Shout out to my man Common. J Dilla.
Desi Page.
Yeah. The picture's big.
To get it and don't let go.
You playing the record.
To the most high, eyes are kind of set low.
That's Common, y'all.
A man of many faces. I rock the crooked smile. Sensei took off my braces. Back on Stony Eye, we was on our own oasis.
Mild sauce.
Hot tempers, cold cases. I ran to town not knowing it was racist. Standing on the deck to smoking aces. Grace is a wonderland. I seek the face of the son of man. A fatherless child that made it to the motherland. I think our body's raps really took me. A veteran in this game, I stay fresh like a rookie. When I was underground, they used to overlook me. Now flicks and book tours make it hard for them to book me. The presence of Ra, the essence of a star. Jewelry and a car, suggesting who we are. The blessings of Jah that come through us all. I'm seasoned, y'all, I never knew when to fall in the quicksand.
Sway in the morning, Yancey Boys. New album, Sunset Boulevard. Pick it up today.
Steady my vision, my climb. I knew, no, my mind.
The picture's been clear since this man's been a shorty. Consolidate the dollars, go dumb, E40. For pimping in your poetry, no sleeping with your jewelry off. And when you get your chance, slam dunk it, Ronnie Torey off. And I did that, me and my guys repping the city. And I hustle with no pity, they christened me Frank Nitty. And I took that and I ran with it, made a few stacks and some bands with it. But then I brought it home, a student must have teach his own. And I could never dream it could go from the Yancey's basement to me standing up on stages in front of some foreign faces. Get love in those foreign places like we from there. And oh yeah, they like where the dollars at. I'm like, I'ma call you back. And please let me clarify. Player, I'll be demonified. Ever let the picture fade to black before I say goodbye? Spot you like you Spotify. Nitty make the song cry. I'ma let Illa sing his lullaby. Quicksand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
With heart full of fire and third eye.
Quicksand.
Steady my vision, my climb.
Sway in the morning.
Yancey Media Group. The This is Vinyl. What up?
Dilla J.
Let's do it.
I heard a hater say I never be more than J Dilla's little brother. I never be more than the insignificant other. I never be more than the video standing. But here I am still standing. When you haters tried to leave me in the quicksand, left me outside the club with no wristband. Now I'm pissed off like I'm repping the Pistons. And I came all the way from fucking Michigan. That's when the shit hit the fan, then I moved back. Had to do my Stella, had to get my groove back. Then I came up with a plan and put my shoes back on and ran hella fast until I proved that I can do it while I'm swimming in the pool of sweat, blood and tears. My career I had to keep pursuing that, and I could do that with my eyes closed, cause I know I'm fly. Always knew why.
Dilla J, hey, I like that. Have the beat.
Let's get it.
Yancey Boys.
Album in stores right now.
888-742-3345.
Sunset Boulevard.
You want to talk to him, give us a call now. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. I like that. Frank Nett is here, Illa J is here, and, you know, we're talking about the legacy of J Dilla and how it's continuing on.
Yeah.
This is the next phase, the next season.
Yes, sir.
Where his spirit is still alive through his music that was discovered in a storage facility that was sold twice.
Yeah.
And the final owner, the last owner, approached, the Yancey family, and they found a lot of personal items that belonged to J Dilla. And Frank Nett, his right-hand man, his brother Illa J, put together this project featuring various artists, including Common. Who else is on this project?
We got Talib, Eric Roberson, Pasa News from Daylight, T3 from Slum Village. We got cuts from J-Rock, cuts from Repmatic, cuts from C-.
Wow.
And, you know,
Eric Roberson.
I mentioned Eric Roberson. And, you know, that was like most of the people we wanted to try to get into Dilla's tree of folks that he worked with. Yeah. But, you know, knowing that Dilla's always looking at the future, we wanted to mess with new artists. So we got like Jay Pender, my man from Seattle. We got Nico Gray from
these
LA.
singers, rappers?
Jay Pender's a rapper. Nico Gray's a singer. We got
who was the girl singing on the song we just
Desi Page.
Yep.
Okay, new artist out of well, she's not really new, but probably new to y'all. Out of LA. Crazy singer. She's incredible. Like,
what does she look like?
Great.
The video's back there, but she has it on video. But she's a really pretty white lady, believe it or not.
Okay. Well, white ladies can't be really pretty? What do you mean?
No. It's just the soul in her voice. Everybody was like, yo, who's this black girl?
Okay, I'm sorry, Frank Nett. I didn't mean to put you under the gun.
I'm not. It's all right, Sway. Okay. I got you off air.
Okay, you started putting that Detroit thing on me. It's important, you know, one of the lyrics you said, Illa J, that people thought you wouldn't become nothing more than your brother's little brother, you know, and it's important that, you know, that's, you know, you're your own individual. It's that important, even though it's his beats, it's important for you guys to also establish this Yancey Boys legacy in a different way, separate from that.
I mean, definitely that was like I knew I wanted to do music one day, but I always knew, like, once because I already saw him pop off, so I was like, I know if I ever do it, I already know that's gonna
be that pressure.
Just little brother. But, you know, when I started, you know, I already had that in mind that would happen. But, you know, like, thinking about it happening and actually going through it is a whole different thing. So it's like, you know, it feel good, like, to, you know, like 7 years now. You know what I mean? It don't even seem like it's been that long. It feel like yesterday. But it's like as far as like my journey as an artist, like, I feel like I finally got to the point where, you know what I mean, I'm starting to, you know, like, yeah, that's my bro. Like, I love you, bro. I love you, James. Like, I'm called, you know what I mean, not J Dilla. Like, I love you, James Yancey. You know what I mean? But I'm doing my, you know, I'm still John Yancey too. So it's like, you know, because for me it start like a lot of people will probably see like, okay, well, your brother did it, so okay, I guess he doing it. But it's like my dad, my mom. Like, I grew up, I wake up, you know, my mom, my dad, they singing jazz in the living room.
Yeah, no, it's serious.
They still doing it too, right?
Yeah.
It's
Rest in peace to my pops. He just passed last year, but
okay, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
But yeah, like my mom, my niece, she sings. It's crazy. Like, her voice is like, you know, like I'm looking at her. It's crazy because now, like, looking at her, I know all the things that my brother wanted to say to me, but he didn't get a chance to say to me. And, you know, I'm making sure that I tell her all those things, you know, that I see in her that she probably don't even see it right now. Like, but she Her voice is crazy.
That's
It's
crazy.
like,
When you think about, speaking of your brother, man, did he ever speak about, like, who do you think one of his favorite artists was to work with?
Working with?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one. Himself?
Himself. Who was one of his favorite artists then?
Prince.
Oh, man, Prince is one of his favorite artists.
Yeah.
Wow. James Brown. My dad always played James Brown.
Yeah, James Brown. Yeah, big James Brown. I tell you what, for me, like from a beat making standpoint, being that I was with him a lot, like we'd be out for the day. We didn't went, got fresh haircuts, food. We going to the strip club or something, and he would be like, "Yo, I bet you Pete Rock is making a beat right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going home." And we would cancel the night, and he would go get in the studio. Like Pete was a major motivation factor, just because in his mind, Pete never stopped working. Pete is always, I don't care if I'm looking at him on TV, he's somehow making a beat right now. Right now.
So, even though you see him on TV.
I'm looking at him, but he's making a beat behind his back with his hands or something. So like that was a big motivator for him. Like Pete was really big. Like Pete would send him to work. Without Pete knowing.
Without Pete knowing. Damn, that's crazy. What do you think, like I think there's some of the newer producers, who do you think he would probably like their work? I know that's a hypothetical. That's hard to say.
That's hard to say.
Yeah.
That's hard to say.
Kanye, though.
Oh, yeah, but we listen to Kanye anyway.
Yeah,
like, like before him and Madlib did a project, we was riding around the Loop Pack records. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, he like a wide range of things. Like, you know, when I was a diehard hip hop dude, like I didn't listen to nothing else, like any type of other music.
Yeah.
And with him, like he would force me to listen. He'd go record shopping and he'd buy like York and just a whole bunch of other stuff that was
Nirvana,
and then play the dope stuff for me. Like listen to this. You get what I'm saying? So like it's hard to tell because his palette was huge.
Frank Nitt is here, Illa J is here, the Yancey Boys. The project is called Sunset Boulevard. Delicious vinyl, legendary record label. Put out Tone Loc.
Yeah.
Far Side.
They put out Def Jeff,
Ace, Brand New Heavies.
Yeah, Young MC.
Young MC.
They're the ones putting out this project. You can get it online, right?
Yep. On iTunes, Amazon.
This is what I want to do. You got a song called Fisherman on the project.
Yep.
And what is that song about?
It's about I don't know, just being the fisherman. The fisherman brings home the meal. He goes out, does the work, and you know, he does the job, so he should get a little credit for doing the job.
It sounds a little sketchy in there, huh?
Yeah, because I was thinking something else.
What was you thinking?
Okay, fish.
Coochie.
Yeah.
See, but that's just a Sway in the morning perversion.
Is that what that is?
we didn't do that.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all don't think about coochie in the morning. All right, so the Yancey Boys.
I wake up in it. My bad.
Hello.
Sorry.
Oh, that's Frank Nitt, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Fisherman is the name of the song. You guys can hear it for yourself, and make sure you pick up the project Sunset Boulevard.
Yes.
And here it is. Shade 4-5.
Yancey Boys.
Yep.
Beats by J Dilla.
Big shout out to Vice.
Yeah.
Serious.
Up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Illa J up in this motherfucker.
What?
Yancey Boys in this motherfucker.
Sway in the morning. In this motherfucker.
Don't talk, we ain't listening.
Nope.
Don't need no lights.
J Rock on the cuts.
J Rock.
The
Beat junkies.
It's over once we apply pressure, man.
So
breathe in,
breathe in,
breathe out.
What up, J Rock?
Breathe in,
breathe in,
breathe out.
Don't be mad.
Breathe
Don't be
out.
mad.
Breathe out.
Apply pressure, man.
I'm raining hits on top of the world. My brain is sick. I'm out this world. Just took my dick about this world. I'm finna take a piss. My wrist is glistening out this world. You can see me from another galaxy. Gotta be real flashy for that to be possible. But in my world, the impossible is possible. Tell them like Dilla told them, take you straight to the hospital. When I feel the beat with all of my soul. Feel the street with my soles for my feet on the road. Call it Beatles rubber soul. Cause I'm stuntin', yeah, I'm stuntin'. I be stuntin', I'm on the road. While you frontin', you just frontin'. Cause your status level low, level 0. And my flow the baddest, number O. In emo flow. Cut our sleeves off, cause our whole team on slow. You just mad cause you had to put your dream on. And you thinking how could you be so cold? Every time you see my delicious vinyl team logo. Apply the pressure with my Scarface Al Pacino flow.
Yes.
Don't need no lights.
Chain listening.
One listen, you hook. The fisherman. It's over once we apply pressure, man.
So
breathe in,
Breathe in.
breathe out.
Breathe out.
Breathe in,
Breathe in.
breathe out.
Breathe out.
Breathe in.
Frank Nitt. shit. That's the Rock, Sway, the Morning Shade 4-5.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Boss man on deck. I can write raps, rip tracks, and sign your check. I'm a pillar of respect, nigga. Who you gon' tell? I deliver like Dilla got the rover from Burpendale. I'm sorry you niggas fell off. You from the bleachers. And now them boys special need more time with the teachers. Like, please, can you teach us? Sit your ass down. I come from an era where we just beat up the class clown. Get in or get down. I catch you in class later. My name is Frank Nip, but you call me the curator, motherfuckers. What? Don't talk, we ain't listening.
Don't need
No lights, chain listening.
One listen, get hooked.
Yeah, the Fisherman.
It's over.
Yo,
Once we
don't
apply
be mad,
pressure,
yo.
man.
Breathe in, and breathe out. Yeah, breathe in, and breathe out. Yeah,
Breathe in.
Yancey Boys on Sway in the morning. Yes, the Shade.
apply the pressure, man. Yeah, Sunset Boulevard is
there
storm
it
right
is.
now.
Man, listen,
Yancey
man.
Boys.
I like
That's
that.
my joint. OQ, put this in my cloud. You're going to be hearing this damn near every day on Sway in the morning. The Fisherman. I get it. I'm a fisherman, too.
Yeah,
And once you get hooked,
the
fisherman. There it is.
yeah, Vice.
Yeah. Listen, Frank Net, Ella J, thank you for coming through, man.
Yeah.
Man, all the show.
Yo,
man.
we
Thank
gonna-
y'all for having us, man. Big thing for us on album release day. And
Absolutely.
low key, I'm gonna mess you up.
Okay.
Maybe not the last time I seen you, but the time I saw you before that
Uh-huh.
was on Dilla's last tour in Amsterdam.
Yo.
You remember that?
I tell this story. That was the time. Yeah.
When you met him.
That's when I met him.
Yeah.
In person, for the first
time.
for
He
the
was
first
in the
time.
backstage, he was in his wheelchair. I'll never forget it.
You remember that?
Yeah,
Because
man.
him and I looked at each other and was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yep,
man,
I remember that, man.
Because the Wake Up Show, which is on Monday nights here on Shade 4-5, 8 p.m. Eastern, was me, King Tech, and DJ Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
We've always supported anything J Dilla.
Yeah.
You know, that was that kind of, you know, was the fabric of our show.
Yeah.
Certain people, Large Professor,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
RZA,
yeah.
Mark the 45 King,
Yes, sir.
J Dilla, DJ Premier. You know, you could put all of those guys, Dr. Dre, you know, all in the same vein because of the, you know, Q-Tip, the impact their production
Yeah.
Yeah.
has had on the genre, the culture, in fact, to the point where even in their physical absence, they're still prevalent today.
Yeah.
I remember that
Yeah,
because soon after that, that was the last time I saw, that was the first and only time I saw him in person.
Yeah.
Because every time they were scheduled to come by the Wake Up Show, I think he was sick,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so he wasn't able to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw each other and we were able to embrace, and it was just like a chill.
Yeah.
Because it was like, damn, man, fuck, finally.
Finally, right? Yeah.
You know, and it was in Amsterdam of all places.
I remember.
So
I'll never forget it.
I'm very fortunate I even still remember that moment because it was, you know, Amsterdam,
Yeah,
man,
of
Frank,
course,
man.
of
You know,
course,
the
of course.
fumes alone will get you where you need
Get
to
you
go.
where you go. Exactly what I'm saying, yeah.
But man, yeah, I definitely remember that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Um,
It stuck. It stick with me.
Yeah,
Stick
it
with
sticks with me, bro.
Yeah.
It's a special. I'm glad you brought that up because other than Rich Nice, who was with me,
Right.
was Rhett Maddox with you guys?
Rhett was
With-
there.
Yep,
and
yep.
Fat Cat.
Fat Cat
and
was
it
there.
Frank and Dank.
Yep,
Dilla.
Frank and Dank performed.
Yep.
And then Rich Nice got up and kicked 16. He got motivated.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was hyping up on the mic,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
know, I was,
yeah,
you know,
it's
we
so
was-
true.
Yeah, we
It's
had a
true
good ass time, man. We was on stage, you know, whatnot. But
Yeah.
man, hey, you guys, thank you for coming here and
doubt.
come back anytime.
Oh man.
for
All
sure.
right,
Thank you.
all right.
Thank you. Thank everyone.
Absolutely.
It's Sway in the morning. Only on Shade 45.